Do you love running trail cameras, but you hate buying and then throwing away batteries? Well, today I hope to have a solution for that. It is the WingHome Solar Charger Kit. With just this kit, I should be able to run my trail camera, whether it's a 6-volt or a 12-volt trail camera, and never have to buy batteries again. Let's look at what we get inside this box. So like I mentioned, I am excited about this kit. I run a lot of trail cameras, and although I do use some DIY solar systems I set up, this solar charger kit could be a game changer for me. Before I get into all the specs, let's do an unboxing and show you exactly what you get with this kit. So here are the specs on the box. So inside the box, we get a user's manual, all kinds of information there, possibility of getting a free gift, here's the solar panel, get into a little bit more of that in just a bit. Wow, in here we have an assortment of different cables for different type of cameras. We have a AC charger, tree strap, a mount, it's metal, nice metal mount there, we'll assemble that. Also some screws and a wrench. So let's take a closer look of the actual panel. It has a nice hard ABS type plastic housing. It has a 1/4-20 mount here and on the back for different mounting options. We have a 6-volt output plug for here and a 12-volt output there. Here's your DC in case you want to use the optional wall charger to charge this for the first time. This solar panel does have a built-in 2000 mAh lithium-ion battery. So that battery should be enough to power your trail camera without any batteries in your trail camera. And then, of course, it's solar, so it's collecting and recharging that internal battery. You have an assortment of different cables here. And those 3 cables, between them, you should be able to run either a 6-volt trail camera or a 12-volt trail camera. And that covers 99% of all trail cameras made nowadays. They're usually either 6-volt or 12-volt. This can run both of those trail cameras. So that is a unique feature that not many panels that are made for trail cameras have. They're either usually for either a 6-volt or 12-volt. You have to choose. This one will run both, and I see that as a huge advantage over most other manufacturers that are offering solar for trail cameras. Another thing that makes this unique is the metal base. Very heavy duty mounting base that comes with this trail camera. If you're looking at different models and trying to pick which solar panel is right for you, most models come with a mount that looks like this. It has a metal base, but if you look at this, you can literally bend this base. You can deform it. It is a very cheaply made base that a lot of manufacturers send with their solar panels. This is extremely heavy duty, heavy metal. You're not going to bend this base that's included with that. That's another thing. If you're looking to purchase a panel like that, this sets this apart from many of the other competition. First off, it can run both 6 and 12 volt. You get a sturdy base with it, and that built-in lithium battery inside the solar panel. All positives for this. Next, I'm going to put this thing to work. I'm going to put it out into the field, and we're going to start operating some trail cameras with it, test it out in the open, maybe in a woods setting to see if it collects enough sunlight there to actually power a trail camera. And we're going to show the 6-volt and 12-volt option. So I am out in the woods now, and this is where I've been testing the WingHome solar charger kit. I've actually have it paired up with a WingHome 630M model trail camera, one of my new favorite trail cameras. I have this in a pretty wooded area, and we had a lot of leaves here on the trees. Obviously, you're going to have some overcast days and days where you don't hardly see any sunshine, and that's where I wanted to see if this camera was going to hold up and have enough power to supply the trail camera through days or several days in a row like that. And I will say this has held up well. Actually, right now it's still showing full charge. Obviously, the amount of power that you're going to need to supply to your trail camera is going to vary from trail camera to trail camera. Like I'd mentioned, this will work on virtually any brand trail camera, and each trail camera has a little bit of different power consumption. And it also depends on how many pictures or videos you're getting and how many are in the daytime versus nighttime. So every situation is going to be different, but I have been absolutely impressed with the built-in battery and this solar panel. It has been charging my trail camera and it has kept up after it. I have never had to bring this in and top it off with the AC charger, so I'm happy with that. Of course, different seasons, you get a different amount of sunlight, but this has a wide variety of adjustments through this nice mount. So there you have no trouble getting the correct angle and finding the best sunlight angle to make the maximum charge. Now, something else I wanted to touch on, and it is a very important step, is WingHome supplies 3 different cords, and that's going to correlate to work with just about every trail camera out there, like I had mentioned. I know there is a very slim chance that some trail cameras are 9 volt. This will not work for those, but any 6 volt and 12 volt trail camera it'll work for. And with the 3 different cables supplied, it has different size cables for different size jacks on trail cameras. So I have found these to work on every one of my trail cameras, but the important part is you have to check what the correct voltage is for your trail camera. Each trail camera should be marked right down there on the external jack. It should say either 6 volt or 12 volt. You have to check and double check. I can't stress it enough. You have to plug into the correct voltage. If you do not, you could ruin your trail camera instantly, and then you would not be happy. The directions give that warning, and I'm going to give you that warning. It's just a simple matter of checking which port you're plugging into on the solar panel, the 6 volt or 12 volt, and make sure that corresponds with the voltage on your trail camera. If your trail camera is not marked on the plug, if it does not say 6 or 12 volt, consult with the manufacturer of your trail camera. Maybe look at your user's manual. You have to be certain that you have the correct voltage, or you could damage or ruin your trail camera. So along with that, like I said, there are several different size options. Typically, the 12 volt systems have the larger plug. The 6 volt trail cameras have the smaller plugs, but that is not always the case. Case in point, this WingHome trail camera here is a 12 volt trail camera, but the small plug is the correct size. It's the only size that's going to fit in there. So you have to be careful. You can't just go by the larger ones always 12 volt, because that's not always the case. Again, just check and double check to make sure you have the correct voltage hooked up to your trail camera. So that is my review of the WingHome solar charger kit for trail cameras. I am absolutely happy with this. If you're running any cellular trail cameras, a solar panel is almost a must. I mean, you will chew through batteries with a cellular trail camera, but I find just on a regular trail camera, this panel literally pays for itself in a few months. At the time of this video, I think this panel is running under $60 or right at $60. That is a great deal, and like I said, you won't have to buy batteries anymore. The other huge advantage of this panel over virtually all other panels that I see out there is that it can run either 6 or 12 volt trail cameras. That's a huge plus. That's something to look for if you're looking to buy a solar panel for a trail camera. The other huge advantage over virtually any other solar panel out there that you'll find is this heavy duty adjustable mount base. Most other trail cameras, you're going to get something that looks like this, and of course you saw what I can do to that. You don't want to be depending on something like this to hold your brand new solar panel. This WingHome comes with a very heavy duty adjustable mount. It can be screwed or strapped to the tree, and I have it strapped right here, and it holds it nice and steady and has plenty of adjustments. Well, thanks for watching my review. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you. If it's a question, I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. I'm going to be putting a link down in the description for this solar charger. You can go down there if you're interested in purchasing it, or maybe just find out more information. You can follow my link down in the description. Remember, this is going to help eliminate having to buy any more batteries, and you get to use a renewable resource, the sun, to run your trail cameras. Well, thanks again for watching my video. We will see you in the next one.